guys, I'm Lilac the Dragon Girl, and welcome to this Let's Play of Freedom Planet. If you love this video and want to see more, subscribe to Scatlink Sean or my own YouTube channel in the links below. You know you want to.
Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, we're off for more Freedom Planet. In the last episode, we, well, had a very good blast, if you want to call it that, against Prince Dale in his Sky Battalion. I didn't die to the boss. I didn't die in the level technically. I only died once, and that was due to a misjump at the very start. Fell through one little hole, and that was it. But throughout the entire level, throughout the entire boss, I didn't die once. And that was kind of mind-blowing, considering that we struggled quite a bit with both Lilac and Carol against the boss. Not as much with Lilac, but more with Carol. And in hindsight, I don't think I explained it correctly in the last episode, but it's like, Milla is more clunky, if that makes sense. The combat with her is a lot more slow, a lot more methodical. You have to take your time. Well, it comes to like Lilac or Carol, it's a lot more fast-paced, and because you've got a lot more combat options with Lilac, which helps with movement, her being a lot more maneuverable, gives you a lot more options. But with Carol, it's more like you want to get in there for the quick, fast, powerful damage, because she's the hard hitter of the group. But Lilac pretty much does the... Not Lilac, I keep saying Lilac, why do I keep saying that? Milla has the same kind of like damage output. It just takes a while to charge it, and she has a shield. But like I said, you can only attack like once every so often, which is probably why she does the most damage in considering with Carol. But if you can get enough attacks off with Carol, her damage output is more per second than Milla, and with certain attacks, as well as the maneuverability with Lilac compared to Carol, you can do decent enough damage, probably just a little bit less with Carol, but with more maneuverability, which makes bosses a little bit easier to handle. Carol, not so much, relies on walls. If there's no walls, that's a problem. But if you remember, is it Jade Creek? Yes, in Jade Creek, if you remember, with Carol against Serpentine, we were able to hug the wall and do it. Milla joins in later, and, you know, etc, etc. Of course, we're going to be starting the battle with Milla, but we can hit Serpentine pretty well when he's in the air, but when he's on the ground, it's going to be a bit of a pain once again. Kind of like how it goes with all three characters, but in this instance, Lilac is definitely easier than Carol. Carol is definitely easier than Milla. Milla is probably going to be the hardest. Plus, if you remember when we were when we were in the cutscenes with this particular level, I said that there should be a place where you would expect a level to be with Milla. Let's get to that.
Huh. So that's why your airships are boat-shaped.
Things have been pretty crazy so far, huh?
Yeah.
How long have you been away from your parents?
I'm not sure. It feels like a really long time.
And you've been alone in the woods ever since?
Yeah.
I hope this doesn't sound weird, but that's kind of impressive. I wouldn't survive a day without my treehouse. Hey, when this is all over, how about we have a girls' night out? Just you and me.
You mean a play date?
Something like that. We could try out some dresses, or maybe buy a huge plate of sushi and just pig out.
What about Carol? Can she come too?
Good luck getting her to put a dress on.
Well, sure. I'd like that.
Great.
Look, everyone! The city!
Haha, my friends! How did the negotiations fare?
Prince Dale took the stone.
We need to speak to the Magister immediately.
I see. Very well, then. He deserves to know.
1,000 good greetings to you, Magister.
It's my understanding that Shui Gong is now in possession of the Kingdom Stone.
Not exactly, Your Greatness. Someone else has it.
Explain.
It's been taken by a warlord named Brevin. He has been manipulating the three kingdoms into waging war.
And you have proof of this?
This is a fragment of one of Brevin's machines. Have your scientists examine it. You'll find that its mineral composition doesn't match anything that's built on your world.
Wait! Don't touch it! This theory you have of a man from another world sounds highly suspicious, at best. If you will allow me to explain, Magister, I have a different theory in mind.
Proceed.
This is nothing but an attempt from Mayor Zhao to cover up the atrocities he committed against our kingdom's stone. He must have offered you a generous reward to come here and make up this ridiculous story. After all, you can't resist money, Sash Lilac and Carol T.
And you know our names because...
You were quite the fortune teller yesterday, so I couldn't resist doing a little background check. Not only have the two of you been stealing crystal shards, you've been working for the same group that claimed responsibility for the stone's theft. The Red Scarves.
Hey, look, Lilac, it's our identical twin sisters.
They're criminals and spies, Your Excellency.
Is this true?
We were just...
Wait. Magister, we're no longer members of the Scarves. It was a long time ago. We did what we had to survive.
Detain them until further notice. Make sure the commander and his evidence are properly quarantined.
Hey, easy!
Magister, please! We don't have time for this!
You're right. Take them away immediately.
Examine the fragment! Examine it!
That stupid panda girl.
Come closer. We can't let the guards hear us. Now, let's try and figure this out. We gotta bust out of here. But we can't leave without Torque.
You got any bright ideas, Miss Hero Pants?
It's not gonna be easy. He's been quarantined.
What if we bribe the guards?
Carol? We don't have any of our belongings.
Ooh, I'll pretend I have to pee really bad, and then when they open the gate, we'll make a break for it.
I told you, we can't leave without Torque.
All right. Oh, I got it now. First, we'll both switch clothes, and then I'll switch with Milla. And then when they,
This way!
What?
Huh?
I can dig through here.
Well, that makes it easy. Let's go.
Actually, only one of us should go. We don't want the guards to suspect anything.
I'll go. For the team.
The sooner you find Torque, the sooner we can get out of here.
Okay, before I continue on with this cutscene, as I've said before, you would think that this would be like a place for us to like play a stage exclusive to Milla. I mean, it makes perfect sense. We've got to try and sneak out. We probably fight with, or we have to like do some sneaking around. But when we reach the end, it's like, oh, cutscene. Neera gets us, and we're back here again. Yes, it would be a waste in terms of progression, but it would be a nice idea for a stage, similar to how the beginning of the Red Scarves base plays out. Oh, I can't remember the name of the actual stage, but you know what I mean. Happens after Jade Creek with Carol, which Milla would probably play as well, since she follows Carol, and that would also fill in that extra gap space, considering that, you know, Milla's story should technically end after Final Dreadnought Part 3, when she gets mutated by Brevin, as we've seen in the other two stories. So there's no Final Dreadnought 4, so you might think, hey, if she continues playing like the stages that she's supposed to be with Carol, as well as when she's with both Carol and Lilac, that would make a lot more sense. But here's the thing. There is no level. You'd think that we would play it before this cutscene.
It has come to my attention that there are still chasers among us. We must neutralize them.
Sha! I'll get you, Commander!
According to our intelligence reports, direct infiltration of the city will be impossible without exposing our operations.
As soon as they leave, I want them dragged to our remote base. Do whatever it takes to bring them under our control.
But we do get to see the aftermath.
What are you gonna do to me?
Relax. It's dishonorable to hurt small children. Follow me.
Well, at least she's nice when it comes to that.
Nice try.
Well, there goes that plan. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we don't get a level. You would think that that would be a golden opportunity to like stick a level there so that we would not do because since we're not going to be doing Final Dreadnought 4, excuse me, and we would finish at 3, well, you would expect to anyway. That would fulfill the 14, was it 14? Yeah, the 14 stages that you would play with all characters. Every character would have 14 stages. Again, when we get to that point, something weird will happen. And I don't exactly like it. And I feel like this was a missed opportunity on where they could have stuck another level in. Still though, it is nice to see how Neera actually treats Milla. Pretty respectable. It's dishonorable to hurt children, has that cute but also very smug look. She had a nice soft tone in her voice, and obviously to put on a face in front of Lilac and Carol, she says nice try in a gruff voice, putting her back in. Neera, we know what you're like now. We know who you favour.
Wait! Tell the Magister, I want to confess.
What?
Very well.
And now it looks smug. When she said it to Milla, it sounded cute, and that pose looked cute, but in the context of her voice, that just looks smug. She's obviously putting it on, so she looks all hard in front of Lilac and Carol. Rude!
It's okay. I have an idea. So Torque has nothing to do with this. We forced him to help us against his will.
I see. Since you have displayed integrity in revealing this farce, I will release your friend. But this does not change your own fate. You and your companions have lied to us, and in doing so have wasted our time and resources. You will remain imprisoned until I deem otherwise.
If I may make one last request, I want to say goodbye to him and apologize for the trouble I've caused.
Very well. Make it quick.
I don't know what to say. We needed Shang-Tu's support.
I know, but we can't do anything while we're all sitting behind bars. We need more evidence.
To be fair, if they're supposed to be like letting Lilac say goodbye to Torque here, you'd think that they would have someone standing like behind, like next to her or something, or at least in watchful and listening distance to make sure she's not like planning to escape or something. Like, hey Torque, get ready to make an escape for us or something, or hey, this is the plan or something. You know, it's like you would think that they would have someone watching from a distance, like Neera perhaps, because she's very skeptical, and Neera probably was the one to take her on here. So why is she allowed to talk like she can like plan this escape with Torque and stuff? Again, that seems a little off.
But what about you guys?
We'll catch up with you. Busting out of here will be a piece of crab cake.
But regardless, we begin Jade Creek, our actual stage 5 when you would expect it to be stage 6, but nope, there is no stage. So yeah, that, like I said, that kind of annoys me a bit. But we're nowhere near to talk about that right now, but we know what's coming up, so that's going to be annoying. Plus, we've got to fight Neera, which... Actually, no, do we fight Neera? Because she did say that it's dishonorable to hurt children, but then again, you are committing an actual act against her now, so it's like... I don't know. I forget, actually. Do we fight Neera? I'm pretty sure we don't. No, I'm pretty sure we do, actually. I can't remember. It takes about 4 or 5 beams to take that guy out. I'm getting so many gems. It's ridiculous. I might actually be on my way to getting this. How did I not kill you? I need some health, actually. That's pretty bad. Oh boy, I shouldn't have jumped. Okay, that was bad. But we got another card at least already. So that's decent enough. Can never complain about getting more cards while I'm playing as Milla, because that was the whole point. Didn't really want to get more cards with Carol, because if there's a wall, then it pretty much means there's going to be a high enough ledge that we can't reach with, that we could probably reach with Lilac anyway, but ledges that we can't normally reach, or exclusive to Milla, then that's kind of a thing. So, like I said, can't complain. Again, I jump. What's the matter with me? Right, let's just push onwards here. Now that's definitely not Neera, that's the way. Let's go up this way, because that's the only way for her to get up to actually use her flutter jumps. That's perfectly fine. Because everyone else could either jump along the wall, or Dragon Boost, or double jump with the Cyclone. Either or. Excuse me, I want to head back. I feel like there's something this way, like health, that I could easily need. Oh, you know what? No. Okay, never mind. I can't swim with that in my hands. I got a 1-up at least. 17 now. I think that's the most I've ever had at one point so far. It's just annoying that we go at a snail's pace of playing with Milla. I don't know why I keep saying the other two names. God damn. Just grab all that because I don't really need it. Good, I just barely make that. Boom. I didn't take out the other one. What? Okay. Oh, hang on. Looks like there's going to be something up there. It looks like it's leading somewhere. Why have I never tried going up here before with anyone else? Unless this is how you get down? Oh, it's just for a bike. Actually, is there anything higher up? Looks like you can drop from somewhere up there. Alright, that's where we would have came from if we weren't taking the high road. Dang it. There we go. Takes out all the bubbles as well. Right, let's bounce around. I didn't mean to get into another bubble. Oh well. Just get more gems while doing so. Can I... Okay, how many bubble... Okay, I can just break it by attacking. I was about to say, how many... I thought it was 3 bounces and then the bubble goes. Wow, that did not bounce me that high, and that only gave me 3 bounces. Wow, they're very inconsistent. I was getting confused. Like, why was I bouncing more than 3 times, and then that one broke 3 times after 3 bounces, and yet it didn't even give me that many bounces to begin with. It was really weird. Oh yeah, we need this, don't we? That's a thing. Oh. Oh, and that's going to be a problem when we're going through Final Dreadnought Part 2 or 3? I forget which one it is. One of the two. We're just going through Final Dreadnought in general. Milla's not going to drop any shields for us to breathe. That's a scary thought. Thank God he didn't shoot me. Can I go up this way? Is there anything up this way? No, it just leaves some background. Okay. Right, so, yeah, I'm just exploring for more cards. I feel like I've got the majority of them in this level at this point. Of course, once we're done with the project, we can see what we have missed. Of course, I'm not going to go out of my way for them, but... Of course, they're very much your time to go for them, because they give you concept art, they give you the official soundtrack through the game, and among other things. I just picked up an extra life. Can I toss that at the enemy and do damage? Yes, I can! And because he shoots bubbles, I can just block them all with this shield and not take any damage. That's fun. Oi! I think I just saw a card. I don't know if I have it or not, though. Right, can we, Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god! That looked really odd. Oh, come on. I want to get up there. So it's like, if I bounce underwater, it just breaks. Alright, so if I could just... Oh, I need to get back up there, dang it. There we go, that'll do it. It should do it. I don't want to get into a bubble! Come on! Keep messing up my jumps. I swear I saw a card. I'm just not allowed to grab the damn thing. Yes, I did see a card. God damn. That would have been easy to get with the Dragon Boost if I timed it, but if I got into a bubble, it probably would have ruined me, so I say that is easier with Milla, just because you take it slower with the flutter jump. Plus, you can angle your jump a lot better as well. I was actually trying to jump there a couple of times. I couldn't. Yeah, it takes 5 shots. I don't know how many shots it takes with a big block. I'll have to try that next time. But let's get some invincibility here and stop blasting through a bit more. Hello! You can't hurt me! Quackadoodle. You can bugger off. Right, so let's get up here. There we go. That's what you want to do. I don't think I'm missing anything at the moment. I do know I need to time these jumps properly. Or I could just flutter jump. And not mess up the jump. That would be better. I had a bit of a burp there, excuse me. Right, let's get... How the hell did I miss that? Again! Okay, thank you Flutter Jump for rectifying that issue. I was going to use the Flutter Jump just to skip all that, but I messed it up somehow, so whatever at this point. Alright, so we should be entering the next area now. I lost my shield, that sucks. I'm going to grab those two just because I don't know where I am. That kind of sucked. I feel like I missed a card up there because I messed up my jump. Yeah, this is the end of this area, isn't it? Yep, dang it. I feel like I missed something. And that was my last chance. Which is probably another reason why I'm taking my time through these levels most of the time. I say as I've just been running straight forward here, but to be fair, there's not much around here. Actually, hang on. What's up here? I fired something. Oh, hang on. Card. Card? I can still go. There we go. What did I say? Oh boy. Oh, that's fair. That's literally a leap of faith. You don't know where you're going to land. Where are we here? Oh god. I didn't expect it to go that high. I thought I don't know what I was going to say there. I guess I just wasn't expecting a ceiling in general. But that would make sense. Okay, here we go. Here's Neera. Hey, Neera, I thought you said you weren't going to attack me. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we do have to fight Neera here. Which kind of goes back on what she said beforehand, and I'm going to die with just one hit. Can I just... Wow. I thought you said you weren't going to hurt her, Neera. You lie. That's why I got thrown off for a moment there, because it was like, it'll be dishonorable to hurt children, and then now look what you're doing. You couldn't just catch us, could you? You have to actually fight us. Then again, she's probably like, oh, okay, you're not going to go down without a fight. I guess I have to. It is dishonorable, but it would be even more dishonorable to not do my job, I guess. Oh! I didn't know I could do... Oh, it just bounced on the floor anyway, and it wasted my shield. So can I just use this to bounce her against this? No. But I can block it. So, here's what I like to do. For some reason I just couldn't remember how, like, if I did fight her or not, because... Then I messed that up. I do remember doing this, so basically what I like to do is let her jump over me, form a block, block that, block the next attack, and then... How did that hit me?! I had a block! Excuse me? Look at this, I'm blocking them! Again, how did that hit me? Block. Block. How is that hurting me? Especially when I have a much more thicker block. But that time it didn't hurt me. What the hell, game? I mean, I didn't turn there because I don't know what I was doing there. But yeah, it threw me off because I was blocking it. It blocked once, then didn't block again. You saw that. What the hell? How was she getting through my block? I know I didn't turn around at the last attack there because it threw me off. Threw off my groove. Okay, let me recollect myself and get back over there. Because that sucked. I think that hit my shield. Right, so block that. Block that. Charge up a block. Block it. Now wait until she comes close to me. And then hit her after she attacks. Like that. If I can't charge up the block, ignore the block and just go for the shield. You want to hit her with the thing, because it just has more range. I wouldn't recommend hitting her with the normal attack unless you're right next to where she's going to land, like that. How did she hit my shield? I blocked again. I think the game is starting to cheat here. I was blocking! I didn't turn the controller because I'm pointing at the screen because I'm in awe of why it's not working. Block it. There we go. Why is it not blocking it sometimes? Right. Thank God she doesn't renew her shield. There we go. Of course, she takes a couple of hits with the normal shield. That's 2. 3. So it takes 3 normal hits in order to actually do damage. No matter how strong you're... She hit me again while I'm blocking. Let me block now. Is it gonna... No, it doesn't hit me. Why does it keep changing? It's changing the rules. Right, let me form a block, because I don't care now. I'm just keeping my distance. Because the game is obviously not playing by its own rules. I'm blocking the damn thing, and then sometimes it doesn't count. It just goes right through it. So yes, charging the block doesn't do anything to the shield. It takes 2 hits regardless if it's charged or not. However, to hit Neera, it takes either 3 normal hits, or, I believe, 2 charged hits. No, it takes 3 hits regardless. So 2 hits with the shield, then 3 hits without a shield in order to hit her, no matter if you charge it or not. I'm just charging it because apparently if I'm too close, my shield doesn't work all the bloody time. And I can block that as well, so that's perfectly fine. But, that was bollocks. Honour my arse. You say you're not going to hurt Milla, and now you are. Which is why it threw me off on why I remember fighting her, but you said that you're not going to. And then when I'm blocking, it doesn't work. If I'm too close for whatever reason. And charging my weapons does nothing. Ah, I didn't get the block off quick enough, and that's what messed me up. So yeah, basically I'm just standing here, just slowly damaging her, and this is pretty much what I've got to do. With the other characters, because you can't really just, you know, stand around and jump and dodge and whatnot, you can't block the attacks. Just because I can block, I can just stand here. I have tried this method with the other characters before. It just doesn't seem to work, because you have to get in close to hit them. Because all they have is close range attacks. At least I have a little bit of range. And I can block the attacks, so I don't need to keep moving in order to dodge them all. I can just bounce them away from me. Problem is, as you can see, it just takes forever, and this is why I feel combat is very clunky, because you just can't take enemies out quick enough. And I'm still on low health because the game cheats. When it comes to her projectiles for whatever reason, they go through my shield. They're not doing it now! I'm just a little bit annoyed, because I've just been gypped. So yeah, this is really thrilling gameplay. But this is what it comes down to with Milla. I thought I was going to come back and hit me again. It's because I'm not angling my shield. Right, so come back over here so I can hit you again. There we go. There we go, that was enough. Right, give me that petal so at least I'm not low on health. Right. Thankfully she does take a little bit less damage to account for taking a lot longer to kill. Or to knock out even. Because we don't actually kill her, of course. You know what I mean, though. In order to defeat her, she doesn't take as much damage as she would take for Lilac and Carol because of the fast-paced combat that they offer. But for the sake of Milla, she takes less damage because it takes a lot longer to get that much damage off her in the first place. So at least that's a little bit fair. Of course, we're all travelling as one at this point, so remember that. In terms of the story. Yeah, that was really annoying. I didn't think I was going to die to her, but like I said before, I was getting thrown off on why I remember fighting her, but she said that she's not going to hurt Milla, and then I'm like, oh yeah, she pretty much throws that rule out of the window when it gets to this point. Because it's her job. I guess it's because it wasn't her job to hurt the prisoners. It was basically like, I'm not going to hurt you just for the sake of it. It's dishonorable. You are now doing something. I'm now going to have to fight you. Even though it's against my judgment. Maybe Neera doesn't want to fight Milla, but has to. Because of this. That might be why. But still, it's like, that threw me off. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I remember fighting you. So that comment isn't really valid. You could just chalk it up to, oh, it's gameplay. Don't take it the wrong way. But at the same time, it's probably like, she doesn't want to fight Milla. She finds it dishonorable, but it's probably more dishonorable for her to not do her job. And therefore has to actually fight us in order to, you know, do her job. So, it's probably a lot more dishonorable for not doing her job. That's the way I see it. And I wait a minute, hang on, I destroyed that fire shield. I didn't get the shield and I just took more damage. Excuse me? Game? Where is my fire shield? Did it... I don't know. It must have got hit by a bomb right before I shattered it. And that's why I didn't count. Oh my god. Fly away! Thank you for the health. I'm just trying to go out of my way for some gems at the moment. Alright, so let's get some gems here. Can I get up here? No, I can't reach that. I'll take that though, because the water's starting to rise here. In fact, can I go down? No. Worth a shot. Actually, have I gone past that point where if I go backwards on myself, I can go get those couple of one-ups? Yeah, I'm past it now, because I'm in the rainy section. Freeze. Nope! You can freeze. Right, so here we go. We're on the final stretch here. And now we've got to deal with Serpentine, which is definitely going to be a lot tougher. I'm not too sure if we can block his attacks like we can with Neera, or we should be able to, but sometimes they just clip through my shield. It's probably because I was too close. Maybe it was like being spawned behind my shield so it hits, but still, if I'm holding the block button in that direction and the attack is coming in that direction, it should just register as, hey, you're blocking, so you shouldn't take any damage during that direction, so if it's coming from that direction, so you should just block it. And especially when it was my thick one as well. If it was that one I could understand because it's a thinner sprite. But that one's a lot thicker, so nothing should get through. So, that's what annoys me. That shouldn't have happened. Oh, I didn't jump for some reason there. Okay. Right, we've got to deal with Serpentine here, so that's going to be fun. I didn't want to be loud, but that was really annoying and it felt unfair. And yeah, like I said, very thrilling battle. We just stood around waiting for her to come to me. But that's what you got to do. Yep, I'm getting ready. Boom! Okay, so I don't know if... no, that's my shield blocking it. Alright, I can block his fire. Okay, so for whatever reason when he was in the ship, I couldn't block his fire. But I can here. Maybe it's because it hurts talk as well, and we share an energy bar that way, maybe. You know, when we were in Fortune Street. Oh, I missed. Dang it. Can I hit him here? No, because that causes a shield when he fires. Understandable. Oh. Okay, I can't block that. Thankfully, his attacks don't do too much damage, but it's like we can't really move much, so standing around is normally the better idea. Oh, come on, I blocked! There we go. Right, so when he does the upper shot, I want to charge a block, because then I can just block it like that, but I didn't block my forward in time, so I did the flame. Okay, so I can't block the flames, I can block his normal shots, but I can't bounce them back. If I form the block, I can block above me, but it's better to block in a diagonal with the block when charged, because then I can block his forward shots as well after he does his upwards barrage. Wait, hang on, I just realised that was Syntax and not like a crane that was grabbing him. I always thought that was a crane that was grabbing him. Whoa! Alright, so if I knock him when he charges... Yeah, there we go. That's what I want to do. Because then when he comes close to me, BANG! Alright, I've got it. I just need it. Okay, jump away. Well, charging a block, if possible. Why am I not charging it? There we go. Like I said, charging the block sometimes doesn't work, and I don't know why. It's like, if I'm not in the right... if I'm not in the right sprite of animation, I can't charge it very well. Are you serious? Come on! And the problem is, to get the most damage off, you need to charge the block. But if you fire and then try to charge one immediately, it doesn't charge no matter how long you press the button. You have to press it again, and it throws you off. There's like a lag once you shoot a laser. You have to wait a moment before you can hold the button to charge a new block. Oh, I thought I could get him in a loop there. Can I just hug the wall? Is the wall once again going to come in clutch? As long as he doesn't do the upward attack while he's on top of me, I might be fine. Have I duped him out? No, bugger off, buddy. You can't even shoot me while you're on top of me, because I'm behind your gun. Oh my god, I could just use the wall to dupe him out. Dude! These guys I don't even give a shit. Habooski. I can't jump. I was holding the B button, that's why. And notice that his visor's already broken, even though I haven't done many attacks to him. Again, this is because that since I can't do a lot of damage, it just scales his damage a little bit down, because I can't output a lot of damage so quickly. And I can't do the flutter jump with a block in my hand, so I can't get enough height to hit him. They expect you to charge a block and then jump and then shoot him that way to get the most damage off, but I'm not doing that. I want to keep flutter jumping until I get assistance from Carol or Lilac so that they can take out the ground troops for me. Because normally I would leave Milla to do that, but since I'm Milla, I don't want to do that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is... Oh, damn it. What I was about to say was I was going to just hold my shield up and let them shoot me, so I bounce their shots back at them so they can kill themselves, because their attacks just do way more damage than mine do from base standard, but I got killed by the missiles and I can't block those. I can only block energy attacks, so... With Milla, I never thought to hug the wall would actually be the better thing to do. I can charge a block here. Get out of here. Get out of here! What are you gonna... What do you mean Kung Fu tricks? I'm not using any Kung Fu tricks. Let's go on to the next game with Milla. I don't know what you're on about. Right, let's block these shots. Yeah, hurt yourselves, you mugs. Oh, wait, hang on, you're on top of me. I can't block it when you're on top of me. There we go. And they're dead. Simple as. Oh, what the hell? I'm trying to charge a block here. I keep missing shots. And I'm dead again! See, when he's in the air is when I can't get a lot of attacks off. Using the wall is a lot more helpful. I mean, I can get up to him and hit him with a normal shot. Because I can, you know, flutter jump so I can dodge all the other stuff at the same time. Because when the block's in my hand, you can't flutter jump. I couldn't form a block there for a moment. Dude! Please. He doesn't give any health at all. Right, so when they drop down, I'm going to shoot him for some damage. There we go, that dude's dead already. Yeah, their shots do way too much damage. Look at that, they're dead already. Yeah, I'm not forming blocks. Every time I form a block, he gets me. I'm just going to flutter jump and shoot him. With a normal level shot. Right, now I have to somehow dodge all this. Wow, one big flutter jump was enough, but I ran into the shot. No, can you not with these guys? Come on, I had the shield facing him again! But because his gun is behind my shield, it kills me. If I'm blocking the damn thing, it shouldn't hit me. What's the point of the shield if I ain't going to block the attacks? Oh, he doesn't hurt me if I'm blocking at all, even though he's inside my shield. So it's inconsistent. Some attacks hit me, some attacks don't. I can't hit him when he's on the top of me either, though, apparently. There we go, I actually hit him twice with that one attack. Right, let's get some free damage off first. Right, let's block some of the... Dude, stop coming up to me! You have a gun! Keep your distance! He is always trying to sit on top of me. The game actually knows how to get past the shield. That shouldn't be a thing. Look at this! I keep making distance, I keep trying to block when they're coming close to me, and they actually sit on top of my shield so they can abuse the clipping so they can get through. It's like if I cheat by hugging the wall against Serpentine, these guys are going to cheat and get past my shield. But in my case, I'm hugging the wall to stop him from going behind me when I'm not blocking in the correct direction. He can still hit me, and I can still hit him. Here, though, they have guns. Keep your bloody distance, boys. They purposely keep it staying inside of my shield. And yeah, wait, I just realised I was behind that flamethrower, and yet it still hit me somehow. So that's unfair as well. I'm doing one thing unfairly, and yet these guys are doing 3 things unfairly, and it's all getting past my shield somehow. Or if it's not even hitting me at all, like that flamethrower just a second ago. I might have to start cutting this first part out after this if I fail any more times. Because I can get past this, just not flawlessly. Right. Come back down here. I can't actually hit them when they're in that thing. Okay. That's fair. How am I... Okay, kill your buddy. I'm blocking! I'm not even moving. I'm holding the block button. Thank you. What was that? Bollocks! Okay, so there are cues for when he does shoot those things, but that's only if I can keep him on the screen. His sides light up. Okay, now he's loaded his missiles. That is kind of annoying. Right, there we go. No, can these guys bugger off? They're again sitting on top of me! That's not fair! I have 2 attacks that work in this situation. Shield and block. I can't shoot them because they shoot multiple times, so I'm going to get hit. And if I use my shield, they sit on me, so they get around my shield. It's not fair. There we go. I actually did that flawlessly. Of course, the one time I cut, which you're not going to see. I mean, I wouldn't be so miffed. I wouldn't be as salty as I am right now if it wasn't for the fact that it's not even Serpentine that's killing me at this point. It's just bloody guards. I don't know how I blocked that so expertly. I blocked that as well, even though he was actually on top of me that time. So again, inconsistency. I guess I could block those attacks by just holding the block above me, but that's if I can form one first. Right, I gotta dodge these attacks. Right, there we go. Right, so now he'll spawn more bollocks. There, kill yourselves, dicks. Block the attacks, please. Thank you. That is why it helps when Milla finally comes into the fray, or everyone else is in the battle, because she can block the attacks. Oh, thank you, Lilac, for finishing it off as soon as I broke his visor. Holy shit, that is annoying. Once again, it's because you don't have a lot of health to take hits, and you take the same amount of damage. But that shouldn't have been an issue, because if I could have just blocked their shots after giving distance, that would be fine. But no, let's just waltz up to them, take a shot regardless if he charges it or not, and if he can even charge it, and then freaking, you know, just get behind my shield and shoot me. That's my only method of defense, because I can't move fast enough, and they get behind my bloody shield. I'm pissed off with that. That's not fair.
What do we do? Lilac?
I don't know.
Sorry about being very salty during that battle, guys, but that really shouldn't have happened. What? You have 3 attacks. You have a block, you have a block, you have a shield, and you have a laser. And if you use the block first, your shield and your laser have more reach and have more power. If I'm blocking in the direction that the shot is coming towards, it should register as a block regardless. Because that means that it shouldn't go through. But just because it's spawning behind the shield, I still get hit. And that's like just making me a sitting duck, because you can't move while using the shield as well. So that don't help either. I just really got pissed off because Neera clipped through the bloody shield as well. And that's when there was actually a decent space in between us as well. How was that clipping? I don't understand. And that is like one of the reasons, that's another one of the reasons why I hate this level, because not only I don't like the bosses, and I really don't like Neera, no matter which character I'm playing as, because as you saw with Milla, it takes a while, and yeah, that's just a thing. And I can't believe this video has taken over 40 minutes. Jesus Christ. But yeah, that's probably because Neera's battle took quite a while. But I don't know what I'm going to do to cut this video a little bit down. I know I'm blabbering right now, but in the next episode, guys, the split happens again where everyone has an argument. But as we already know, Milla follows Carol into the Red Scarf base. Which brings us to another thing. We gotta beat 99 bloody ninjas on bicycles. Or do we? See you guys in the next time for that, because that's going to be ridiculous if we can't even move and shoot and block properly.